Hello and welcome to the Lads on Tour podcast. I'm joined by Gary.
Hello.
Johnny.
Hello.
And I'm joined by Paul.
Greetings.
Greetings. And so we're going to be talking about NCS and Develop, how they, well, not have changed our lives, but how we've been getting on with NCS and Develop. Gary, I'm going to start with you. What were you first like at NCS to now?
For me, when I first started NCS, I was nervous. I had no self-confidence in myself. I didn't know my own ability. I was very stuttery and very... What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, God.
Panicky. Sort of.
Yeah, that's
on the lines of that, yes.
Very panicky and very resistant to do stuff, if that's the right term, which it probably isn't, but oh well. And as soon as I got started on stuff, I thought, okay, let's just ease myself into this. I did like 2 activities. I thought, right, full blown, train horn, head first into it. And I absolutely loved it. It has really boosted my confidence in myself, boosted my confidence in my ability.
I can tell because the first time you were a bit down-to-hearted, but now I've seen you grow as a very, very cool individual.
Yeah.
Johnny, I'm going to say the exact same thing. What were you first like at NCS to now?
When I was first at NCS, obviously I wasn't expecting much or anything new because obviously, roughly, I've never been on like trips like this, and I basically feel like NCS has kind of done a bit better than what we all expected because things are difficult at the time, but I loved every minute of the NCS trip, no matter what it is, and I would do it again.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, literally, I would recommend anyone to do it.
Wow. Paul, you've recently, you came in on was it Wednesday or Thursday, I believe, when you came? Wednesday. I know you haven't done it for long, but have you enjoyed parts of it, would you say?
Yeah, I've not been able to take part because of I broke my arm and that, so I haven't been able to take part in activities. But see you guys grow throughout the days and gain more confidence and become more confident, and you seem to have more care for each other now. You seem to be looking out for each other, and to see that, it's just been amazing.
Very nice. For me, same thing. I didn't know what to expect, but since the days have gone by, I've enjoyed every minute of it. I've enjoyed the activities and spending time with friends because, a lot of us won't be able to see each other again. But probably, I'll see Johnny. Football, we go football.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
You never know. What has been your favourite NCS course you've done, Gary?
For me, probably the assault course we did on the Monday and boxing we did on the Wednesday. To start off with the assault course, I got into it and thought, because there was our group and then there was another group, and I thought,
What were you like? Because I know a lot of people I don't know, but people sort of got along with the others.
Yeah, exactly with me, because I walked into it gingerly and thought, right, I'm not going to do this, not going to do that, la 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 la. But then I thought, actually, yes, I am going to do this, I am going to push myself. I don't care what anyone else thinks, I'm just going to full send. Just full send and enjoy myself.
Yeah.
And just don't worry about anyone else's opinion on me. Just full send.
Wise words. Johnny, what about you? What's been your favourite course with you in NCS?
I think pretty much both the things, but obviously the box part. Just
box end
even
part,
though box end, we like. I know we're all down by certain results, but we don't talk about that. But it's just since then to be where we are now, or what we've gone through, it's literally made everyone probably want their life better. And just being together, even though it's going to be like the last every time, I know me and you will probably see lives, but it's just, I feel like you might as well enjoy the times while we're at it and not ever stop keeping in contact, so everyone's staying like a family, really.
I know you just joined Wednesday, but did you enjoy the box end park?
Oh, it's fantastic, yeah.
Very good.
I would have definitely taken part if I could have done.
But because of your arm.
Because of my arm,
yeah.
I didn't. But to see you guys, the confidence that you guys, you seem to grow throughout the day. You got more confident. Even some of the members of the staff that weren't confident of getting in the water, who can't even swim, were actually getting in the water and doing it. So it's fantastic.
Yeah, for me, the box end park was probably my favourite. I enjoyed it. It was a fun day. I've never done a lot of the stuff like a Ninja Warrior. That was fun to do. to see how tough that was, and the other stuff as well. Yeah, Box End was probably my favourite, but I liked doing the food bank for the chosen charities that we did, which was quite nice. Gary, I'm going to ask you, would you recommend NCS to anyone?
Quite frankly, yes, I would. I would recommend.
Why is that?
Well, for me personally, the personal gains, the experience, the friendship bonding, and stuff related to that, and just point up enjoyment for me, because we knew that our our develop year was coming to a close, so the best way to go out with a bang, I guess. It was Blooming Well was a bang as well. It was enjoyable as ever.
Very good, very good. Johnny, of course, I know you've said that you'd recommend
I know
it.
I said I'd like to recommend it. I feel like if anyone wants to try it, they've got to try it, because you don't know what you're going through, but it's the best experience you could probably take, even with your health change child. It doesn't matter what you are, you just be the person who you are, no matter who you are.
Paul, would you recommend it? Oops. Would you recommend this to anybody?
Definitely. I would say to anyone out there to give it a go. It's fantastic. You will grow and you will love it. You won't be able to get enough of it.
I totally agree with everyone. NCS is really fun. You get to spend time with your friends. You get to do different activities that you don't really get to do, like, say, at school or anywhere else. NCS has basically sort of changed my life a little. Do you believe it's changed your life, Gary?
Yes, I would definitely say it has, and definitely for the better, because my life was a bit hit and miss here and there. But now I've been on the NCS trip, I've boosted my confidence and I've boosted myself up and said, look, life is now worth living.
Nice. What about you, Johnny? Is it changed your life, would you say?
Pretty much it's changed the life of me, and it's probably changed the life of everyone else in the entire room and everything else. Like, if we wouldn't have gone on an SS trip, we wouldn't know what it would have been like. Personally, it's the best experience anyone will take.
I was going to say, Paul, that of course you joined in on Wednesday, but I could say it. Why not? Do you believe it's changed your life, like watching everybody do different things?
Yeah, definitely. I would recommend it to anybody.
Very good, very good. But same with me, I would recommend it to a lot of people. So we're going to talk about a different subject now. Of course, our own college Develop, of course, shut down because of the funding. But we all tried our best to try and keep it open, but just wasn't meant to be. But Gary, Johnny, I'm going to start with you. Do you believe? What were you first like walking in Develop to now?
Well, obviously, since I first come here, obviously I was a bit nervous at the point, but obviously I knew I was going to grow into getting to know people. Obviously, I obviously know you from football, but that's pretty much different. And then everyone else I just got to know through the whole Develop. And pretty much it's probably changed people's lives being in Develop, because it's not like you can go anywhere else. Because I've been to like all 3 colleges, and even though I enjoy going to college, but it's just not, when you go to Develop, it's just not the same, because you don't get that much support during the class, because obviously college you've got more of the group, but as it's smaller groups, you've got a bit more to concentrate on and not have to worry so much about assignments in general, etc. stuff. But yeah, that's my personal thought.
Gary, what would you like? How would you say you, when you first started to now, how much do you believe like you've changed and grown?
Well, for me personally, when I first went to Develop, like I've just said, I was very dark and gloomy in my life. My life wasn't very happy, so to speak. I've had quite a dark past with depression and etc. I don't really want to go into much detail because it's a very sensitive subject for me. But for me, coming to Develop, like I said on the speech to some people that tried to save our centre, I said, when you walk into the centre, everyone wants to be there. Everyone's happy. There's no one there that doesn't want to be there. It just brightens up my day, you know?
I can tell. It brightens up your day. You come in with a smile every day. You seem like you're enjoying yourself, and that's what I like about you.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul, you're a tutor at Was Develop. How long have you worked there for?
I've been there since 2016.
So, about 5 years. Have you enjoyed, like, when you first started to now, have you, I believe you've enjoyed it? What's your personal opinion? Have you enjoyed it from the first day you walked in and now?
It's been fantastic because I like to work with you young guys, and to see you grow and gain confidence. And what we're there to do as tutors is to give you confidence and help you out, and to see you guys grow throughout the years compared to what you were like when you came in, and the confidence you have now is just makes our job worthwhile.
That's really nice words. For me, the first day I walked in, I was a bit nervous because I didn't really like school, but the 4 years I've been at Develop has been some of the best years I've had in a long time, because I think the tutors sort of get our different needs. We all have different needs. Like I've got my learning difficulties. Can you what different needs have you got, Gary?
I have ADHD, autism, OD, anxiety.
Johnny, if I may say.
Mine's basically learning difficulty.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So and the tutors like Paul, like Ravi, and anybody at Develop, they really get us. They know our limits. They know when to say, okay, this person's struggling, this blah blah blah. But it just shows that they care.
Yeah, exactly.
And they want to get us into a really good education, and it just shows that tutors are much different from teachers, because teachers were just like this, and this, didn't care about needs. But if it was tutors, they'd definitely understand. If I say so myself. Yeah. If the centre does reopen but under a different name, would you recommend it to anybody?
Definitely. I would definitely recommend Develop to...
well, if it's not called Develop, but just Bedford Learner Learner Centre. I'll just call it that.
Yeah. I would definitely recommend it to some of the younger people that my mum knows, and some other friends and other families, etc. Just to try and spread the word, because for me, it had really changed my life and shown me the light side of my life and not the dark side.
Johnny?
I would personally give it to like people who don't feel confident to go in college. Like obviously I've been in college for like over 3 years, and college is a bit of a bigger step. But if you're not confident enough, Develop probably could push you to get to that next level, get into college. And if you feel like you spend there for 3 years, you might achieve yourself more than what you expect.
Paul, would you, as a tutor, you've been there, seen it, done it. Would you recommend it to anybody? The Bedford Learner Centre.
Definitely. If you have like problems in mainstream schools and colleges, we cater for people with anxiety, and we learn about your needs, and we try to help with what you need as individuals. We work with you as individuals, not as a group. Well, we work with you as a group also, but we try to take you as individuals and make you grow and get you further in life than what you would have done before.
Nice. For me, I would recommend it to a lot of people, like the Bedford Learner Centre, Develop, whatever you want to call it. But it has changed my life, and it will change a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, exactly.
And I believe it is a really good college to go to, even though it's small. It just feels like one big happy family is what I meant to say.
That's the word.
Yeah, that's the word. I'm just gonna give you a final question now. If the centre opens again, would you return, Johnny? If they asked you, say, "Oh, Johnny, do you want to come back for one more year?" Would you say yes?
I would go back if it opens.
Gary, would you?
There is a high probability I would.
Nice. What about you, Paul? If they said, "Oh, we haven't got a lot of staff," would you recommend returning?
Oh, I would definitely return. There's nowhere else I'd rather go. I'd rather come to whatever it's going to be called.
Whatever it's going to be called. Dev. They call it Dev.
And get more young students that have got no confidence, and we can build them, and we can build the confidence. Ravi is so good at building confidence with young people.
I agree.
And we can build you up and then give you that confidence to go out into the big wide world and do whatever you want to do, because you all guys all have the ability to be whatever you want to be.
Same with
I
me.
agree.
Yeah, same with me. I definitely would return either as a student or a tutor. I wouldn't really mind as long as I, work at Develop one more time. Well, that concludes our Lads on Tour podcast. I hope you enjoyed. And we hope to hear from you again. Thank you.